So our next panel is visibility in the online world. And I think the first panel is a nice segue into this because we touched on being a trendsetter and being influential and being different, and that's what makes you stand out. But I think with so many blogs, it's difficult to just be different anymore. And it's really important to get your name out there. So we have a few experts to give you some advice and give you their perspective on getting visibility. To my immediate left is EJ Sampson, formerly of Teen Vogue. Next is Liz Chictopia of Late Afternoon, Dave Cook of The Find, and Robin Queen of Kmart. And I will let them introduce themselves and tell us who you are and how you got to do what you do.
Oh wow, I didn't know that part. Hi. So I'm EJ. I used to be the web director of Teen Vogue since last Thursday. Yeah, crazy. And now I'm going to be the editorial director of Alloy. I've been in web journalism my entire career. From the time I graduated college, my first internship. I worked at New York Magazine's website for 2 years, and then I came to Teen Vogue and worked there for 4 years, and now I'm heading off to Alloy. And I just, web is where it's at. I've grown up. I didn't really think that that was my career path as a kid, but now looking back, it just seemed like, I couldn't be anywhere else. When I was a kid, what I was doing was tricking out my AOL profile. You guys don't know what that means. I've always been a web guy, and so I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really excited to talk a little bit.
Did you have a friend story?
I totally have a friend story.
Liz?
I had a friend story too, actually. I'm Liz. I run Late Afternoon, and I also now work full-time at Chictopia. I started out blogging as a hobby, and it has led me to where I am today. It's been an incredible journey, and I really, really would not be up here if I didn't start my blog.
Dave?
Hi, I'm Dave. I work for The Find, who I hope all of you know what that is. If you don't, I hope you know by the end of the day. We're in the back there, too. So I've been doing e-commerce, specifically online for a long time now. I had a Friendster page. They still send me emails. So I've been with The Find for almost 4 years now, since we launched, and been working on traffic acquisition and community building and all sorts of other things. And happy to be here with you guys.
And last but not least, Robin.
Hi guys, I am Robin Crean. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Kmart Apparel, and I am a fashion junkie. I have been in the industry for 20 years, and so I'm giving away my age. And believe it or not, in 20 years I've worked for great companies, and I've sort of started at the top of the fashion food chain, working for a high-end specialty retailer in Philadelphia, similar to Barney's Bergdorf. Subsequently moved to Macy's, so moved from high-end specialty to department store, and for the last year and a half I've been with Kmart in the mass channel. And what's really, really interesting about fashion, and I think all of you can completely agree with this, what makes it so special is the mixing and matching. So probably there isn't one of you in this room that is head to toe in one designer or store or brand. And that's what makes it so much fun. And really defining your own unique style and personality, and reflecting it in your fashion. So I'm really excited to be here. And you guys, while I represent a multi-billion-dollar brand, I just wanted to make sure that each one of you know you are your own brand, and your brand and how you represent yourself through your blog and your communication style is so, so critical. So we're psyched to be here.
And Robin, I actually want to throw the first question to you. It is, how do you first become visible, whether it's setting up a community like a blog, getting a mention in press, or buying traffic?
So I think what's so critical to getting noticed, which is essentially what each one of you is trying to do. I mean, the one thing I really want to stress is you should be authentic and true to yourself. There's so many, I think, folks, if you look out in the blogosphere, they're, following copycats, they're not authentic and true to who they are. So I think first and foremost, it's critical to be authentic and true to yourself. I think the second thing is, who you follow, I think is so critical to building that community and really getting noticed. So my one message to all of you is be authentic and true to yourself, and it will come. It absolutely will come.
And from a blogger's perspective, Liz, how do you first become visible?
So as a blogger, when you first start out, it's really hard to get people to notice you because there's like 1.5 million blogs. And I found that for me, it was joining social media. So communities like Chictopia, like Twitter, they already have an established audience. And so when you're on that website, you're getting that audience and they're looking at you. And so if what you're doing is, inspiring to them, then they will go to your blog. And so that for me was a really big way to get traffic, get noticed. The other way that I found worked for me was building relationships with other bloggers. And that also happened through, Twitter and Chictopia. You build these relationships and you support them, and in return they support you. And so commenting and just, even like retweeting their tweets and showing them that, you admire them and that you want them to succeed, and hopefully they feel the same way about you.
And Dave, this question is for you. You have such a great product through Define that's very useful to everybody and very convenient via your iPhone app. And I'm wondering, it's obviously not all about having a great product, it's about being visible too. And what are your thoughts on what visibility means to you and what it gets you as a brand?
First of all, thank you for saying that. What does visibility get you? Well, it gets you, whatever it is that you want, right? I mean, it's kind of like, does the tree fall in the forest and no one hears it, does it really fall? If you have a great blog, for example, and no one reads it, you're doing it for yourself, essentially, which isn't what most people really want. Like everyone else said, we're looking for visibility. So there are a lot of different ways to do that, obviously. I think from a marketing perspective, I agree with what's been said. It's building one-to-one relationship, I think is very important. Getting out there and meeting people and talking to people is really the most fundamental way to promote your brand and promote yourself. It sounds very simple, but coming to events like this is really key. It's the best form of PR that you can do. And then there are a lot of other things that we can talk more about later in the panel. But I think that's really the key, is get out and meet people.